Hi students, good morning and welcome to another new class. Today we're going to discuss the story A King's Tale. I guess all of you have already an idea about the phrase legendary tales. Because from our very childhood in the schools, in the home, we are accustomed to listen to these types of legendary tales. And these legendary tales makes us happy and we find inspiration from these legendary tales. Not only that, but these legendary tales also gives us some kinds of moral values, ethics, and teaches us to be honest in our life. And today also we're going to explore such a kind of amazing legendary tales. The tales of Britain, or you can say England. King Uther Pendragon. You know, he was a king who ruled England almost 100 years ago. But his time was a golden time for England. He was such a noble, such a kind hearted, as well as generous king. He loved his kingdom and his subject too much and always tried to save them, try to protect them. As a result, the people in his kingdom, in his reign, are very much happy. They were very much blessed to have such a king because the king was like their friends, always try to understand their problems, their difficulties, and so on. So the people is in very happy and rejoicing condition. They do their own work like tending the flocks, producing crops, and so on. That means England was in a perfect, peaceful, and ecstatic condition, you can say. Then the great king going to the marriage, and he married also a lovely lady whose name is Igraine, and very soon they had a son, a very cute little baby son. But you know, our life is like a cycle. Happiness, if is there, the sadness is on the way. And if you were in the sadness, then happiness is also in the way. Our life is not stagnant, it's very much dynamic, always moving. So, if now there was happiness in England, the sadness is on the way. Gradually, a disaster came. What was the disaster? The disaster was that the king and the queen suddenly died. And at that moment, the peaceful, ecstatic, rejoicing, happy state of England broke down. Really broke down. There was very much lawlessness, anarchy. The poor people suffers a lot, and the upper class people, the baronets, tried to ascend the throne of England, the royal throne. So the happiness gone. And what's now? Everything, everything going to be destroyed. But what about the little baby? The son, the royal son, the one and only heir of the throne. There was two persons to know. One is Merlin, and another is, of course, Sir Ulfius. Merlin was a prophet and magician, and Sir Ulfius was a knight of king's team. And these two person was greatly trusted by the royal family. So after the demise of the king and queen, these two people thought to take care of the baby and gave it a true and honest life. So they brought the baby to a very honest and trusted subject named Hector and asked him to brought up the baby as his own son. Hector, like a true and brave and honest subject, accepted the baby without any question and began to brought up the child. And this child, this son of royal family, the one and only heir of the throne of England, like that, was beginning to grow up very confidentially. That's all for today.